you know how you click on a video because of the title, but then you have to wait until the end to get the reason of the video. I did not want to do that to all of you. So the video is not going to be in order, because when they came on live, of course, it was hello, how's everybody, play with their kids a little bit, and then got into the deep conversation. But I cut all that out because I wanted to get straight to the topic. Also, there's a part in the video where, he's talking and then it goes to me talking about Kenya Moore because of a comment on the live. Please don't let that confuse you. I just saw a comment pop up on the screen and it's not something that people can really see. So I read it for all of you and had a little bit of explanation for that comment. But everything is going to make sense. I just wanted to get to the topic and not make you all wait until the end. So it's not in order, like I said, but this video will make sense. So I'm going to stop talking now. Let's get into it. What's up, my Fina love? Sisters Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team News.
Especially, somebody else is invading our IG live right now. Okay, I think it's time to get off now. Hi, Ralph. Nana, stop tickling me.
What's going on?
We're just on here, just talking to the people.
What did you
Hi, Bailey. Nine.
I'm daddy to you, boy. You heard what he said?
What did he say?
Ralph is here.
Oh, you said Ralph is here?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be daddy.
Daddy to you, boy.
He said, I'm on live right now. I'm Spider-Man. So he told everybody he's Spider-Man.
He said, this is what I do. Hey, y'all, what's going on?
Ralph said he was going to the gym, so I was going to jump on live and talk about him when he's here.
No, thank you for
But nonetheless, we just thank everybody for their support. I really don't jump on live a whole lot, but Love is on here. Oh, she said, hey there, Ralph.
Hey, love, what's going on? Oh, come on, bring it.
I intentionally now have to basically say to myself, don't add her name to the title, because the channel is looking like a Kenya Moore channel. It's crazy that even when the topic is not about her, people still make it about her. Even the Portia Williams video that I posted, Kenya Moore name was all over that Instagram live, but I intentionally did not add her name in the title because it's like, my goodness, she could be somewhere else minding her business and people will still make it about her. So this shot on the screen right now, okay, if you pay attention, there's a comment that is frozen on the screen. Now, mind you, yes, Drew been shading Kenya, but this current conversation have absolutely nothing to do with Kenya. She's not mentioning Kenya. Her husband is not mentioning Kenya. However, read this comment. Kenya was born in 1969, not 1971. She is the class of 1987. She lies about her age, and we went to the same high school, okay? The person basically said that she will be 52 next week and not 50. My gosh. I mean, talk about living rent-free. The fact that you are on your favorite person, okay, they call it your fave, you support Drew, you are a fan, you're on her Instagram live, but yet Kenya Moore is living rent-free in your head when she have absolutely nothing to do with the Instagram live. It is crazy the obsession that these people have when it comes to Kenya Moore. It is nuts. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out for those of you who are like, why is Kenya Moore name, in the comments? I want to read it for those of you who can't see it. Let's continue.
Oh, come on, bring it. But now, seriously. Wait, go ahead.
What if I left for 3 days?
Leave for days and don't tell your wife where you... Drew, let's talk about that for a second. So, yes, listen, at the end of the day, as I mentioned a second ago, matter of fact, I did an interview with Rolling Out. Y'all should definitely go and check it out. Where I really talk about, like, a lot of the different things that was going on. But, you think about what I was dealing with during that time. First we had, the global pandemic. Drew, something that a lot of people may not know is Drew underwent 3 surgeries on her Achilles. So literally I had to become her full-time caregiver, her nurse. I was doing IV treatments on a regular basis. It was crazy. 2 times a day. Typically, it'll take about 3 hours to do a treatment. And so, I mean, you take that, you take George Floyd and dealing with the whole entire Black Lives Matter issue and everything that was going on there. It was a lot of stress and pressure that I was under just to begin with. And so I got to a breaking point. And my breaking point, like I said on the show also, I was like, I really didn't have any kind of outlet and I didn't have any options. I did the best thing I could at the time, which was get away and try to deal with myself. One thing I do know is that the only thing I can really truly fix is me. And regardless of anything else, I can go and go downstairs or go into, at that point in time, I had to go and do whatever it was that I could do to make sure that I was good. And that's what I chose to do at that time. Was it the right thing or the best thing? I can say, no, it wasn't, but at the time, it was the only thing that I could think of to do. And so I made that choice. I went and dealt with myself. And we're here. At the end of the day, it's a matter of us working on our own individual things and whatever we can do to make ourselves the best we possibly can be. And that right there was the action that we're taking. And that's why we're still together right now. So, some people, I'm telling you, people deal with things in different ways. Some people leave and never come back. I came back. I chose to deal with myself. And, now I'm here.
The body language is off. And then, of course, the excuses. Just be like, listen, man, yeah, watch the show. Okay. My wife and I have been through this months ago. We went to counseling. We are doing good, the end. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand when everything happened to George Floyd, it was emotional. And it just triggered so many things inside of us because it's almost like, gosh, again, we are sick and tired. So I completely understand mentally what it did to a lot of us, okay? But for you to even throw that into your situation, it's like, come on. For better or for worse, in sickness and in health, and then throw in the fact that, you were taking care of her. It doesn't matter if you had every single burden or the household on your shoulder. All she's saying is, hey, babe, with everything that's going on, I am going to take a break. I'm going to take a break and I'm leaving for a few days. That's it. No one is saying that whatever he's saying isn't true or valid, but, take George Floyd's name out of it. Stop making excuses. I think he's missing the point. But what he's forgetting is people don't care about the reasons you left. The problem is you did not communicate to your wife that you were leaving. And that's where the disconnect is. Because Drew going through surgery and George Floyd and all of these different things he's explaining doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You left without telling your wife where you were going. That's the problem. And that's where he's, missing the point. Now Drew over here making excuses for him.
So at least I'm home.
Yeah.
I am home. I'm showing my face. I'm here.
I'm here.
So the thing is, sometimes men need to get away. Just like women, we all need our me time. We all need to take time for ourselves. Mommy. It is important. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. And yeah, so we definitely need our me time. It's very healthy. It's just important to communicate that you need that time. But I am definitely believing that you need to get away and just get time for yourself to do what it is that you love. Because sometimes we start to just do whatever our mate wants just to keep the peace in the home or make them happy. But you have to keep yourself happy in order for any relationship to work. Yeah, and then, Anaya's here. So
I'm here.
And
I got another perspective, y'all, and I'm going to talk about it later on my own live.
Mommy.
Wait, what?
Mommy.
Gonna get on your own live?
Mommy.
I mean, what's up with that? Like,
Mommy.
we're just on right now. Why can't you just talk? You have the floor to speak. Yes, communication is important, somebody said.
Communication is important, and I do communicate very, very well. Would you agree?
Yes.
At times.
I agree.
You agree? Do you know what communication means?
No.
It means talk and express yourself.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Oh, Drew is correct. Me time I miss what you said. Me time is like plugging in your cell phone. It is. Yes. Imperative. We could definitely do a couples Q&A.
It's okay to get away. No one said it's not okay to get away. No one is arguing with the fact that yes, couples do need their own time and meantime. All of those points are valid. But he did not tell you where he was going for 3 days. That's a long time, okay? So that's the point that's being missed.
Yeah, what you guys are seeing, happened 6 months ago. And
Hello, hello, hello.
hi, Spider-Man. Oh, this is Spider-Man too. And so, yeah, like we've been working on it. And so reliving it obviously isn't easy, but
I have two of them.
it is what it is. Marriage is not easy. Anybody that knows, there's 51% of marriages end in divorce. So that lets you know right there, the odds are already stacked against you when you decide to get married. And I think that, people give up when things get hard, but it's important to understand that marriage is not always going to be perfect and people are going to make mistakes. And if you love somebody, you don't stop loving them because they make a mistake. So, just as all of us have, I know I'm not perfect. Nobody on here, I'm sure, is perfect.
Hey, you got somebody this
we're still
this
in
world here.
We're still in counseling.
you see
Yes.
she wants some acknowledgement though.
But,
I mean,
okay.
give her some acknowledgement. She wants some acknowledgement because at the end of the day, you got a lot of people that first and foremost,
Mommy.
right, to be married.
Mom, that's Titi Wendy.
Got turned up just now.
No, I'm just talking regular.
Mommy.
It's a
Mommy,
thing. In order for you to really be able to talk about marriage, you got to be in a marriage to really understand it. And to be in a successful marriage.
I don't see.
Yeah. I see a lot of people. Marriage is easy if both people make an effort, and that is definitely it. Both people have to make an effort, and that's what marriage is. You have to be able to be transparent. You have to be able to be vulnerable, and you have to be able to be forgiving. When people make mistakes, if they acknowledge their mistake and want to work on it. So, yeah, we'll continue to take questions. We'll actually may get on here and do like a Q&A when the kids aren't here, obviously, because it can get really deep. It can get very deep and it can get very real. So, and we want to be real. We want to continue just to be us. I don't know any other way to be. It's too much to try to lie and cover and try to remember what we lied about or whatever the case may be. So yeah, when the cameras came, this is just what y'all saw. It was very raw. We did not expect it, but here we are and we're dealing with it. And I appreciate y'all for holding us accountable. I appreciate y'all for allowing us into your homes. We appreciate y'all for being honest with us and being real. And, we'll continue to be that. If y'all want to know anything, I know I'm an open book. I was definitely an open book. He's no filter, open book. So, we'll check back in when we don't have the kids. We just wanted to hop on here really quick. Keep rhyme for each other. Thank you. Yes, we are human, okay? We are human and we all make mistakes. And we are figuring out not only for us, but for these little happy, innocent beings, okay? So that's what life is about. That's what marriage is about. That's what family is about. Asia. Okay, Leasia's on here. Where you been at?
Matter of fact,
Leasia, call us. That's what
we need a date night, like
we
right
need
now.
a date night,
What's
Leasia. Can you come help us out? That's another thing that's important.
I'm back.
Great segue. Is you definitely Spider Mackay. You definitely need date nights. I don't know when the last time we had a date night, actually. I don't even remember the last time we had a date night.
Well, we just had vacation, but that was.
We had vacation, but it was like, it was
like a family vacation.
It was family. It was like a lot of us. It was like we had a whole church van full of us. Who that
took him to church? No. They're really, truly. I mean, let me tell you, relationships just.
I'm here.
Here, as you can tell.
She said my marriage ended because my ex-husband would work on his issues that were like your man's.
Wait, like what?
She said their marriage ended because her husband's issues were a lot like yours.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about that, right? And men, right? I think it's interesting, right? To have let me get closer here, you know? No. So seriously, like when you talk about it, men, it's like things that we have to do with. So Drew talks about communication all the time, and communication is very important. Men, we don't communicate very well, especially when it comes down to emotional things, you know? So typically when it comes down to men, we typically kind of suppress whatever we're feeling and handle it the way we want to handle it. We don't really talk or have outlets. When Drew gets upset, she goes and talks to her sisters. Everybody else calls therapists. Like, she does the most. Me?
What?
Me? What do I do? You know, I go and find something else, you know, to take my attention and my time away. You know, and it's just a different way. I just handle things differently. And I would think a lot of men would agree we handle things different than a lot of women handle their challenges. Hold it in. You know? Yeah, we hold it in. We suppress ourselves, you know? So we're not emotional. We're not going to be up here crying or venting. Typically, we're not going to be arguing like that. We get to a point where we shut down and be like, hey, we're good. What's that?
Keep going.
Oh, you leave me in comments?
Yeah.
But nah, man, it's like marriage is hard. Marriage is not something easy at all.
You can read as you're talking too, because people are talking back at you. That's why I was reading them. But some of them are for you. Mm-hmm. I just want everyone to make sure they tune in tomorrow for another episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, we are going to log off. We definitely blocking the negative. Thank you for all the love and the compliments. And shout out to all the married folks out there and all my single ladies out there that's going to manifest marriage. Hopefully, you guys can be prepared. Just watching us, all right? You know, you got to be real strong. When we say women are strong, we have to be strong, not only for ourselves, for our mates, and for our children.
All right,
So,
you doing the most.
And
that's what I'll say right there. We'll probably do like a ladies' night and just talk with the ladies. And then we'll do like some couple Q&A. We'll figure it out. But I love y'all. Say goodnight.
Good night.
Say goodnight.
Good night. Night.
Good night.
Good night. Mwah. Peace and God bless.
Anyways, that's the latest on Drew and her husband. And he was about to go in and say a lot, you know, but the kids basically stopped that. And I like how she jumped in and saved him from himself, because that comment the person left, basically, you should leave him, you deserve better than him and all of that. He was about to go in. So she was able to jump in and say, you almost turned up right there. And we didn't get to see that other side of him, but we know it's there because it was about to come out. But anyways, regardless if I'm here for people or not, I am wishing Drew and her family the best. I am sure they will figure it out. I'm wishing all of you the best and take care. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.